soldier and the martyr, came the bread and came the wine.
Roland fell at Roncevaux,
His horn echoing through the path.
every hero that we know kneels before a higher mass.
Blessed is the arm that shields,
The defenseless and the poor,
blessed is the knight who yields.
sees on glory at the door. Achilles burned with mortal fire, Hector died for wife and son. But above each warrior's fire rose a battle yet undone. For the war behind all warring is the war inside the chest. Every conquest, every morning is a call to give your best.
Blessed is the man who carries,
Not his glory but his cross.
blessed is the soul that marries.
Every victory to its loss.
Constantine beheld the heavens,
Slip with light above the field. In that sign all power lessens, save the power that will not yield.
Charlemagne baptized the nations,
Alfred kept the learning flame.
through the darkest desolation.
Came the knights who bore his name.
Blessed are the holy orders,
Blessed are the template halls.
every sword that guards the borders.
Kneels before the one who calls. David slew the giant standing with a stone and open sky. Not through weapons, not commanding armies, but through trust most high. St. George rode against the dragon, not for glory, not for gold. Every myth becomes a beacon for a story yet untold. Blessed is the sword of justice, blessed is the shield of peace. When the two are held in trust, every war shall find release. Rise, O warrior of the morning, lay your weapons at his feet. Every battle, every warning ends where mercy and truth meet. From the womb of all the ages came the woman clothed in light. Through the prophets, through the sages, she was promised to the night. Eve was born from sleeping Adam. Helen launched 1,000 ships, but the world awaited madam. Wisdom on a virgin's lips. Blessed is she among all women. Blessed is the fruit she bears. Every city, every linen rests upon a mother's prayers.
Athena rose from Zeus in armor,
Juno watched the fate of Rome.
but no goddess, no disarmor,
Could bring wandering children home. For the mother of all morrow stood beneath the splintered wood, gathering every human sorrow in the only way she could. Blessed is the heart that suffers without breaking, without flying.
blessed is the hand that offers bread to those who fear the night.
From the 7 hills of glory, Rome was nursed on ancient stone. Every city has a story of a mother and a throne. Jerusalem of golden towers, Athens of the silver mine,
Florence in her laureled hours,
left their best for us to find. Blessed are the walls that shelter, blessed are the gates flung wide. Neither helter nor the welter of the storm shall breach inside. Penelope kept the weaving,
Rachel wept beside the well,
Ruth refused to think of leaving.
where her love had chose to dwell.
Judah reach the promised lands with a courage not their own. Blessed is the city founded not on conquest, not on pride, but on mercy deep and grounded in the love that does not hide. Rise, O Mother of the nations, rise, O city on the hill. Through the darkest desolations, you are bearing children still.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was light and form.
Every craftsman's hand has heard beauty calling through the storm.
Hephaestus bent above his fire, Vulcan shaped the molten ore, but the
Hands of the divine side fashioned man and fashioned more.
blessed is the eye that sees order hiding in the stone.
Blessed are the devotees who will not leave beauty alone.
It is carved the gods in marble, Praxiteles caught the light.
But no chisel, no example
Could carve grace from mortal night.
Then the Word became the flesh, and the flesh became the door. All the old was made afresh, beauty found what it was for.
Blessed is the hand that raises arches toward the vaulted sky.
Blessed is the voice that praises what the naked eye walks by.
In the workshop of the Master, in the atelier of grace,
Every altar, every rafter
shows the contours of his face.
Dante saw the spheres of heaven turning in their ordered song.
Every circle, every leaven carrying the weak along.
Michelangelo in sorrow lay beneath the chapel's weight, painting for the great tomorrow what no living tongue could state.
Blessed is the artist kneeling, blessed is the trembling hand.
Every color, every feeling bends to what the Maker planned.
From the icon's golden panel to the rose window's fire,
Every brushstroke, every channel
lifts the broken heart up higher.
Beauty is the wound that opens in the chest of mortal men, longing for the word that wakens Eden in the soul again.
Blessed is the forge of beauty, blessed is the suffering art.
Every masterpiece a duty on my hand to pierced heart.
In the evening of the ages, when the empires turn to dust,
Through the prophets, through the sages, comes a word we know we must. Helios drove his chariot burning across the vault of ancient skies. But the sun itself is yearning for a light that never dies. Blessed is the dusk that carries not an ending but a door. Blessed is the soul that tarries at the threshold asking more.
Elijah fled into the desert, sat beneath a juniper tree. But the angel touched the wearied prophet, rise, the road is free.
Every civilization falters, every column cracks and falls, every fire on every altar dies before Blessed is the one who marries ruin to a deathless name. Augustine in Carthage burning with the fever of the flesh found his restless heart still turning toward a love that made him fresh.
For our hearts are made for resting only where they first were made. Every seeking, every testing is a homeward escapade.
Blessed is the prodigal returning, blessed is the Father's run. Every distant lamp still burning guides a wandering lost son.
Homer sang of men returning across wine-dark seas of pain. Every Ithaca is earning its own long-awaited rain.
Aeneas carried on his shoulders both his father and his gods. Through the fire, through the boulders, against every mortal odds. Blessed is the man who carries what the past has left behind. Blessed is the soul that marries memory to a hopeful mind. For the west is not a sunset, not a fading, not a fall. It is where the light has onset of its most enduring call.
Every darkness is a canvas, every void awaiting womb. From the cross on Golgotha scantest, till there burst an empty tomb.
Blessed is the light that rises, blessed is the endless dawn. Through all endings, all surprises, still the morning carries on. Rise, O light that does not set now, rise above the fading shore. What the darkness cannot get now lives and shines In the garden God was walking in the cool of evening air. Adam heard the footsteps talking through the silence everywhere. Perseverance descended into winter, into stone. But the garden was not ended, only waiting to be shown. Blessed is the seed that carries in its shell a hidden sun. Blessed is the soul that tarries till the harvest is begun.
Noah planted vine and tendril
After 40 days of flood, every branch and every tendril rose from consecrated mud.
For the earth itself is holy,
Every furrow, every field,
every worker bending slowly
to the harvest and the yield. Blessed are the hands in soil, blessed is the broken clod. Every hour of patient toil is a conversation with God. Virgil sang the farmer's labor, Hesiod praised the honest plow. Every field and every neighbor
lives beneath the same green bough.
From the gardens of Gethsemane,
Where the sweat fell like the rain,
came the answer to the agony
that had haunted every plain. Blessed is the one who kneels in the darkness asking why. Blessed is the prayer that seals its own surrender to the sky.
Eden was the first cathedral.
Every river was a nave.
Every creature great and feral
Sang the glory of the grave.
For the garden was not taken,
Only moved beyond our sight.
every winter and forsaken.
Field will bloom again in light.
Solomon sang a vineyard,
Ruth gleaned barley in the field.
Every harvest points thee inward.
I toward what can never yield.
blessed is the tree of knowing,
Redeemed upon the hill of skulls.
Every death and every growing
Fills what emptiness annuls. From the apple to the olive, from the cedar to the vine, every fruit was born to solace mortal hunger with the divine.
Rise, O garden of the ages, bloom again on western ground. Through the winters, through the rages, let the lost at last be found.
blessed is the word that planted,
Every beauty, every bird,
nothing cherished, nothing granted,
ever truly leaves the earth.
In the beginning God was speaking through the mouths of patient men. Every searching, every seeking was a prayer come back again.
Socrates in bare feet walking through the dust of Athens Square was not merely idly talking, he was breathing borrowed air.
Blessed is the mind that wanders, blessed is the humble sage. Every question rips and sunders every comfortable cage.
Aristotle named the species, traced the logic of the stars,
Yet the sum of all his pieces could not heal the mortal scars.
For the fear of God is wisdom, Job declared it from the ash. Every hard-won earthly kingdom turns to dust and turns to flesh.
Blessed is the man who listens when the whirlwind starts to speak, when the morning starlight glistens on the face of one grown weak.
Thomas bent above the pages and sound reason toward the light. Through the long scholastic ages, faith was seeking for its sight.
From the groves of the academy to the cells of Monte Cassino, reason walked in solemn cadence toward a truth it could not see. Blessed is the lamp that burns through the long and sleepless night. Blessed is the soul that learns even darkness serves the light.
Solomon requested nothing but the wisdom to discern. Gold and silver, fame and clothing were not what his heart would earn.
Plato's shadows on the cavern were the forms that wept for flesh, and the word came like a tavern where the thirsty found afresh. Blessed is the crown of knowing, blessed is the asking mind. Every river of truth flowing, leaves no seeker far behind. Wisdom built herself a dwelling, set her table, poured her wine, through the ages ever telling, every mortal rise and dine.
Rise, O light of the western shore,
Crowned with laurel, robed in grace, where Athena walked before, and Christ redeemed the mortal race.
from the hills where Rome was born,
From the harbors Athens knew, rose the word on Easter morn, broke the old and made the new. Glory, glory in the highest, blessed is he who comes in light. From the Father's endless brightness flows the day that conquers night.
Sing ye choirs of Canterbury,
Sing ye towers of Notre Dame.
in the nave and in the sanctuary burns the consecrated flame.
Hercules subdued the earth,
Orpheus tamed the wild and dark.
but a virgin gave us birth. To the shepherd, to the ark, oh Occident, oh blessed shore, where the evening star descends. Every sunset holds in store light that never truly ends.
From the Psalms of David's lyre,
To the verse of Virgil's tongue, all the prophets, all the choir waited for the Christ who sang. Beauty rose from Plato's cave, truth was carved on Doric stone. Yet no marble, no enclave could redeem the flesh and bone.
glory, glory in the highest.
Blessed is he who comes in light, boundless mercy, endless brightness, from the east unto the west, in the cathedrals vaulted height.
In the manuscripts of gold, east and west were reconciled.
In one story, one and old,
Rise, O west, and raise your voice.
not in pride but in the Lord, every nation shall rejoice when his mercy is restored.
Rise, O light,
And fill the ages, blessed shepherd, blessed king. Through the prophets, through the sages, all creation learns to sing. From the deserts of the fathers to the forests of the north, every tribe and every gather felt the Spirit moving forth. Ulysses wandered without resting, Aeneas sailed through blood and fire. Every journey is a testing of the soul's most deep desire. Blessed is the road that carries not the conqueror, but the poor. Blessed is the pilgrim who tarries at each stranger's offered door. Abraham left Ur of Chaldea with no map and with no name. Every nation finds its idea in the country whence it came.
from the steppes of ancient Scythia, from the fjords of frozen north, came the Goths and came the Visigoths, called by something drawing forth.
Blessed are the peoples walking toward a city not their own. Blessed is every tongue still talking of a home it has not known. Oh,
is the missionary, blessed is the stranger's tongue.
Every distant sanctuary
Holds a psalm that must be sung.
Constantine called all the bishops to the council and the creed. Every shepherd and his flockship gathered where the nations feed.
from the cold of Danelian winters, wrapped in ancient myth, came the seeker, and the pagan melted into something with.
Blessed is the old that bending does not break but is reborn.
Blessed is the night that ending leaves behind a golden morn.
Dante walked through hell and heaven with the poet as his guide. Every soul in every leaven had its place and had its pride.
For the pilgrimage of nations is not conquest, is not pride.
It is all the generations walking to the same hillside. Rise, O nations of the morning, rise, O peoples of the west. Every ending is a warning that the road is not at rest. Blessed is the final city, blessed is the open gate, where no cruelty and no pity separates the small and great.
From the first word to the final, from the Alpha to the end,
Every story is a spinal column waiting to be penned.
Chronos swallowed his own children, time devours what time has made.
But the Lord of all the building does not falter, does not fade. Blessed is the one who's standing at the edge of every age, sees not ruin but the handing on of one unfinished page.
John on Patmos saw the ocean open like a book of fire.
Every wave a sacred notion, every flame a lifted choir.
For the apocalypse is not the ending of the Western dream,
But the knot that time has got untied at last along the seam. Blessed is the revelation, blessed is the open scroll. Every tribe and every nation called to make the broken whole.
Phoenix rose from ash and cinder, every myth anticipated. From the first word to the final, from the Alpha to the end,
Every story is a spinal column waiting to be penned.
Chronos swallowed his own children, time devours what time has made.
But the Lord of all the building does not falter, does not fade. Blessed is the one who's standing at the edge of every age, sees not ruin but the handing on of one unfinished page.
John on Patmos saw the ocean open like a book of fire.
Every wave a sacred notion, every flame a lifted choir.
for the apocalypse is not the ending of the Western dream.
But the knot that time has got untied at last along the seam. Blessed is the revelation, blessed is the open scroll. Every tribe and every nation called to make the broken whole.
Phoenix rose from ash and cinder, every myth anticipated.
What no myth alone could render till the Word was incarnated.
Hercules Achilles completed labors, Theseus slew the winding dart.
Every hero and his neighbors pointed toward a greater arc. Blessed is the one who finishes not in glory but in grace. Blessed is the flame that diminishes only to illuminate the face.
Isaiah saw the wolf and lion lying down beside the lamb.
Every road that leads to Zion passes through the great I Am.
From the ruins of old Carthage, from the ashes of the pyre,
rose the gardens and the carriage of a slow but deathless fire. Blessed is the West that carries in its wounds its greatest gift. Blessed is the soul that marries every breaking to a lift.
For the river does not perish when it empties to the sea.
Every tributary's cherished flows into eternity.
revelation ends in garden, ends in city, ends in light.
Every winter finds its pardon in the ever morning bright. Blessed is the end that opens, blessed is the final door. Every silence speaks and broken things are beautiful once more.
Rise, O West, your story standing is not written, is not sealed.
Every age is a new handing of the torch not yet revealed.
From the first breath to the last breath, from the cradle to the throne.
Through the life and through the dark death, no one walks this road alone. Blessed is the light returning, blessed is the deathless name. Every ending is a turning back toward whence the first light came.
From the mountains of the morning to the valleys of the west, every river bears the warning man was made for more than rest.
Hear the Jordan's ancient current,
Hear the Tiber's solemn flow,
every stream becomes a torrent.
when the living waters grow. Blessed are the hands that labor, blessed are the minds that seek. Love your enemy and neighbor, strength is perfect in the weak. Where Odysseus crossed the waters, where Aeneas built his shore, sons and fathers, sons and daughters heard a voice they'd heard before.
Blessed is the land that listens,
Blessed is the heart that bends,
where the morning dewdrop listens.
is where heaven's bounty tends. Solomon in all his glory could not match the lily's dress. Every stone and every quarry speaks the Maker's tenderness.
Neptune ruled the ancient oceans,
Poseidon shook the deep,
but the Lord of all the nations
walks on waves and calms the sea. Blessed are the poor in spirit, blessed are the pure in heart. All the earth shall rise and hear it, God and man shall never part.
from the Rhine to the Aegean,
From the Thames to olive groves,
every tongue and every region.
echoes what the Spirit wove. In the ruins of old Athens, in the forum's broken stone, read the gospel that still hastens every wanderer toward home.
Rise, O rivers, bear your blessing,
Carry mercy to the sea,
every wave and waves recessing.
sings of what we were made to be. Blessed is he who walks among us, blessed is the name above. Nothing broken, nothing sunken.